Stop spending hundreds on diet plans that don't work. Losing weight doesn't have to drain your wallet. You can slim down, feel full, and save money all at once. Most people think healthy eating is expensive: avocado toast, fancy supplements, meal kits that cost more than rent. But the truth is, real weight loss comes from simple, cheap foods you can find at any grocery store in the US. And today, I'm going to show you a plan that costs less than $30 a week, but actually works. Stick around, because by the end, you'll see how easy and affordable fat loss can really be. 1. Why cheap can be better than expensive. First, let's bust a myth. Expensive diets are not inherently better. People spend $200 a month on meal kits thinking it will magically melt fat. But fat loss doesn't depend on brands or price tags. It depends on calories, nutrients, and consistency. Here's the twist. Some of the cheapest foods in the US are among the most effective for weight loss. Think eggs, oats, beans, frozen veggies, and brown rice. They're cheap, filling, and packed with protein and fiber, which means fewer cravings and less snacking. Plus, cooking at home instead of eating out saves hundreds of dollars a month while giving you control over every ingredient. Imagine building a week's worth of fat-burning meals for the price of one fast food dinner. That's the power of cheap eating. 2. The foundation: foods that burn fat without breaking the bank. Let's start with the basics. Your cheap weight loss arsenal should include oats, $3 to $4 for a pound. Full of fiber, keep you full until lunch, and easy to mix with peanut butter or fruit. Eggs, around $2 to $3 per dozen. Protein-packed and versatile: scramble, boil, or make omelets. Beans and lentils, $1 to $2 per can or bag. Slow-digesting carbs plus protein. Super filling and ideal for soups or salads. Frozen vegetables, $1 per bag in many US stores. Cheap, nutrient-dense, last for months, and cook in minutes. The way you combine these foods matters more than the foods themselves. 3. Step-by-step meal plan that actually works. Here's a sample weekly plan for under $30. All easy to prep at home. Breakfast: overnight oats with a spoon of peanut butter, a banana, and a sprinkle of cinnamon. Cost: about 75 cents per serving. Tip: make 3 to 4 servings at once to save time and effort. Lunch: lentil or bean salad with frozen corn, diced tomatoes, and a boiled egg. Dressing: olive oil, vinegar, salt, pepper. Cost: around $1.50 per serving. Bonus: high fiber plus protein equals fewer cravings in the afternoon. Snack, if needed: carrot sticks or apple slices with peanut butter. Cost: 50 cents, 75 cents per snack. Dinner: call on brown rice with stir-fried frozen veggies and a scrambled egg or beans. Season with garlic, onion, or soy sauce for flavor. Cost: about $2 per meal. Optional dessert: homemade yogurt with a drizzle of honey. Cost: 80 cents per serving. Mini cliffhanger: many people overcomplicate dinner. Keep it simple, and weight loss becomes effortless. 4. Budget hacks that make this plan even cheaper. Here's where most people get tripped up. They try to eat healthy, but the costs quickly add up. One of the simplest ways to save is buying in bulk. Rice, oats, beans, and lentils are much cheaper when purchased from bulk bins at stores like Walmart or Costco, often saving 50 to 60% compared to packaged options. Another smart hack is choosing frozen over fresh. Frozen fruits and vegetables are just as nutritious as fresh ones, but they cost less and last much longer, meaning less waste and fewer trips to the store. Along the same lines, store brands are a budget lifesaver. Generic or store brand products usually have the same nutritional value as name brands but cost significantly less. Meal prepping is another game changer. Cooking in batches and freezing meals prevents waste, keeps you on track, and saves time. Finally, don't overlook sales and coupons. Many US supermarkets offer weekly discounts on staples like eggs, beans, and frozen veggies. With these hacks, cheap eating doesn't have to be boring. Your meals can still be tasty, varied, and satisfying. 5. Overcoming mental barriers and staying consistent. Even with a cheap plan, The hardest part is mindset. Many people sabotage themselves with thoughts like, healthy food is expensive, or I can't stick to boring meals. Emotional moment. Remember, every $5 spent on fast food is $5 that could have gone into your weekly grocery plan, giving you 7 to 10 fat-burning meals instead. That's weeks of progress for the price of one lunch out. Consistency beats perfection. If you swap out one meal a day for a home-cooked, cheap, healthy alternative, your weight loss adds up. 6 free and easy boosters to accelerate fat loss. You don't need a fancy gym membership or expensive equipment to burn extra calories. One of the simplest ways to boost fat loss is walking. Just 30 to 40 minutes a day can burn 150 to 250 calories, and you can easily fit it in by walking to work, the store, or around your neighborhood. Bodyweight exercises are another powerful tool. Push-ups, squats, planks, and lunges require no equipment, can be done at home, and provide a full-body workout that strengthens muscles while burning fat. Don't underestimate the power of hydration. Drinking water before meals helps reduce hunger and prevents overeating, keeping your calorie intake in check. Sleep is equally important. Getting 7 to 8 hours nightly helps regulate hunger hormones like ghrelin, which controls appetite. When you combine these free, easy strategies with cheap, nutrient-dense meals, fat loss happens faster and more sustainably than relying on expensive diets. 7. Common mistakes to avoid. Even the cheapest, most effective meal plans can fail if you fall into common traps. One big mistake is overeating healthy foods. Brown rice, oats, and beans are nutritious, but eating them in excess can still slow down your weight loss. Portion control matters just as much as the type of food you eat. Another common error is skipping protein. Without enough protein in your meals, you're more likely to feel hungry between meals and may end up losing muscle instead of fat. Protein keeps you full and supports fat loss, so don't neglect it. Neglecting variety is another issue. Eating the same meal every day can lead to nutrient gaps and boredom. Rotate your vegetables, grains, and protein sources to stay satisfied. Finally, avoid processed diet foods. Low-calorie snacks and frozen meals often cost more and don't keep you full. 8. Real results. Real motivation. And here's the emotional payoff. People who follow simple, cheap meal plans report more energy, better sleep, and noticeable fat loss in just 4 to 6 weeks. You don't need a $10 smoothie or a $100 meal kit. Your body responds to nutrient-dense, high-protein, high-fiber foods once you see the scale move and your energy increase. Sticking to this plan becomes easier than ever, almost automatic. So there you have it, a cheap, effective weight loss plan under $30 a week that actually works. You've seen the foods, the weekly plan, budget hacks, and free boosters, all simple, all doable. All US friendly. If you try this, I promise you'll see your energy rise, cravings drop, and the scale move in your favor. Now, imagine sharing this with a friend who thinks healthy eating has to be expensive. They'll thank you for life. Comment below if you're ready to start. Share this video, subscribe for more life-changing tips, and watch the next video for a 7-day meal prep challenge that takes this even further.